Honestly, very true. I should have just played better. All right, going into game one, Chag and Quik. Who's the higher seed? I think Quik is the higher seed. Yeah, Quik is the higher seed, but this is definitely one of those where it's very close. Chad can easily win this, or win this over Quik. It's not like a one-to-one. Okay, if you want the I'm gonna ignore the set for like 20 seconds. If you want the real thing, it doesn't interrupt arms really well. It interrupts Ram decently well. It interrupts it to the point where you throw the pill out, and then if Ram is out, it'll clang with it, which means that you can, approach with it. But on the other hand, Min Min has 2 arms, so even if you clang with it with pill, and because of how shit Doc is, the other arm can just come out, and then you're kind of just stuck. That shit is not even. I can say it's not like a bottom 5, bottom 10 matchup for Doc, which is saying something. Like, Doc is not a great character. That is also true. I would say it's like a minus. Okay, I do think Doc literally has -3s / like unwinnables if the opponent plays like insanely campy and like uninteractive. But I would say it's like either like a low -1 to like an okay minus, or a meh -1, or like an okay -2 kind of thing. Anyways, that was my tangent on the fact that I got double eliminated by Min Min. Anyways, Chag taking the first stock off of Quik. That was a great catch from Quik, and now at least isn't able to get any charge on the charge shot there, and now puts into a ledge trap position, and doesn't get it. Chag does not get the ledge trap, but does get a landing Ram arm, Nair arm, Benair arm. I don't know. That dragon arm looked really weird, like the laser shot straight up. But now, honestly, Quik has brought it back pretty well. And I say that, and he might have gotten gimped. I think he got gimped, yeah. So he was bringing it back pretty well, except just lost one small interaction, and then all of a sudden, you just kind of tank a bit, because your recovery is so slow that Min Min does have a lot of opportunities just to kind of catch you floating there. Jumping, like quote-unquote side B, the Ram arm coming out when in the air as a tilt. That is really good to just catch slower recovery characters. And there's a double arm, by the way. That was a really good recovery. Does a tether cancels it instantly to be able to land on stage with a Zair on top of it. That up tilt gonna take the stock. And now, wow. Reed's Quik is gonna hold shield. Gets the back throw. Quik doing a slow recovery, but that Megawatt. The Megawatt Nair, I'll just call it that. The Megawatt Nair was going to send it really far, and I think one more of that might actually just straight up kill. Oh, Quik doesn't get the read. Honestly, Chag is doing these arm changes so quick, and that is going to take it. Yeah, the Megawatt lasting so long is so beneficial for catching neutral get-ups and stuff. Great catch from Chag. Now going on to game 2, I don't know what they're going to ban or what they're going to choose, but I would hypothesize Battlefield and... Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, going to Hollow Bastion. Yep, sticking to the same characters. Going into game 2. I will say I wish the white lighting was a bit better. They turned off the lights when it got to when it got later in the day. So now they're very dark back there, which is very unfortunate. But regardless. Oh, by the way, I do believe the side stream is up. It is just not like the most consistent on holding the stream, I guess is the best way to put it. So I want to see something. Okay, whatever. Alright. Now, ledge trapping. This is where Samus can get a lot of mileage off of, but good roll from Chag when Quik went for an attempted dash attack, I think, to catch a 2-frame. Or maybe something else. I got jump above the ledge. A great catch. Great job from Chag. But Quik kind of just reversing that area. Really great recovery from Chag. Brandon. There is a side stream. I will type it in. I was going to type the actual thing in, but then I realized that it probably is just gonna it's gonna tell me off again for sending a link. So it should be twitch.tv/UBCEA Smash. It's been on and off because the Wi-Fi has been a bit spotty, but it should be okay. Regardless, we got Chag taking the first stock. Okay. Also, side tangent, why does that uppy have invincibility frames? Or is it invulnerable? One of the two. Like, it's crazy. Anyways. Wow. Ram Nair actually beating out the timing of the forward air. I think, because forward was already out. I had this, I think that means that it was like between hits 2 and 3 or 3 and 4, which is crazy. Really good timing. And also really good to know that small charge shot just isn't catch. Yeah, Chag kind of going like, man, I should attack that. It is one of those spots where, like, it's very hard to know if he's going to grab ledge instantly and the last hit's not going to come out, or the last hit is going to come out. Anyways. Oh, great tech from Quik, though. And catches the ledge hang with Dragon Arm. Really great stuff from Chag. And now Quik has to make an entire stock up as well to get this back into an even state. Great Zair. Doesn't catch the forward air. Chag just air dodging through it all. But these fares are coming out. Fair into Zair. Good little combo. Does he get the ledge trap going? Gets the bomb into grab and resets the ledge trapping scenario. Gets another bomb. But Chag gets on stage and doesn't get hit by the forward air. And now the entire place is reversaled. Oh, approaches with that. That was risky. I don't know if he'll ever watch this back or how much English he's like. Actually, no, Chag is actually pretty good at English. I think the only thing that I'm not sure why he doesn't do is dash attacks, because he does quite a few down tilt mix-ups, but I think the best thing about Min is that you mix up your distances with with dash attack and down tilt. So you're constantly having them not know which distance it'll be, because they're both super fast. Oh, that's a bad air dodge. Doesn't get the Dragon Arm, but this could be a bad. Yeah, that's it. That's game 2 going to Chag. And that's a set. All right. I don't know who the next ones are. But that was an upset, by the way. But I don't think that was like a huge upset. That was one of those that's like, they're both so contestable in that area. Like, you're both